So first technical mess up of the evening has been I managed to do a photo, well, a 3 minute long talking to a photo rather than doing it as a video. So second time, let's try it again. And I swear that this is peppermint tea. It's not alcohol, especially not tonight. So today is the 24th of October, and I'm recording this before I then attempt at doing a world record, which is a bit mental. So from the last few weeks, there's been a lot of stuff which has gone on behind the scenes, some things in the scenes, trying to get everything sorted. If from one of the updates I did previously, I said there was a secret project I was working on, and this is it. What I've done at the moment is I've done a lot of work with WUCA, which is the World Ultra Cycling Association, putting together what will be an attempt at a 7-day solo indoor riding world record. This is working through their process with lots of pre-checks to do, aerodynamic testing, all this, a lot of T's and C's to get through. And then I go on to actually doing the virtual event, which starts in around about 13 and a half hours time. So that's where I am at the moment. The last few weeks, we've done the documentation, we've done the testing, we've done the paperwork, we've recruited the officials, we've got them signed up, we've done the waivers, we've done the certification of officials, pre-ride checks, we've set up the shed, we've done everything else that I think we need to do to make this work. so that's where we are at the moment. We are, I think, organised. I think that last couple of weeks have been quite stressful. There's one or two nights where I certainly didn't sleep well, having stress dreams about have I done this, have I got that, what happens in these eventualities, what if this doesn't arrive in time, all these kind of things. But now it's getting to the point where 14 hours out, it's where it is. Last couple of weeks I did, last lot of intensity was a week ago. And then this week, the kids have been on a holiday. I've been tapering. There's been some lovely time with my kids. Rufus has been trying my whoosh. I've tried it as well, which has been fun. Did a Zwift event or two, but taking the volume down while the food intake and all the rest of it is being maintained or going up to make sure that I'm ready for tomorrow. I think everything's in place. I think that what I was trying to record before was that this one feels slightly different, because whereas other events, I've enjoyed going to things like the Felsman competition where you turn up and everybody's in the hall milling around. Everybody's got the same nervous energy of here comes the events and all the rest of it, and what's going to be like if you're going to do it in daylights and the whole lot. So you're going to be one of the ones that are going to be mid-pack, who are going to be into the dark sections of it, or you're going to be at the right tail end, you'll be seeing dawn and finishing in daylight, that kind of stuff. What this one's just me, so there's very different in terms of what that feels like. The nice thing is that so much of this has been done behind the scenes and in the dark and off social media. There hasn't been lots of stuff about this in my training. This is all the rest of it. My Strava, purely for mental health, is mainly on muted, so it's all published there. It's just mute. That's only in the past few days or weeks or so that I've actually put more information out about this, going on to friends groups and some of the social media bits and pieces, and that's it. So today I had my colleagues wishing me well, I had my suppliers wishing me well, those that ride with me have been sending me messages, which has been fantastic, and now it's kind of like the calm peppermint tea. The kids are down, the family downstairs watching TV while I record this. I owe a number of people a huge debt of gratitude, a massive debt of gratitude. My wife, especially, for the amount of everything that we've been through to get to this point, and what we're about to go through. So I'm going to be on the bike for 16 hours a day for 7 days, plus the last night is going to be much longer. But she's been the one who's been the rock and supporting me on this and organising me and my chaotic head. Also Rob and Dan, Pete, my brother for helping me out with all the aerodynamic testing and the rest of it as well. So all that kind of work that's gone on to get to this point and what's going to happen in the next 7 days, I owe them a huge debt of gratitude. Uh, I think that's all I can say. The night tonight is going to be have a decent night's sleep. Um, Tomorrow is going to be make sure I'm fed well for breakfast and all sorted and all the right creams in the right places. I've said to a number of people that tomorrow it's going to look slightly strange that I'm setting off slow, mainly because I've got a target in my head in terms of where I want to be for the average power for the whole day, and it's not massive. It's manageable, because it's all about making sure that I'm banking each day as it comes and not because I can massively fuck up on the first day. I could get out the gates at 210 watt average for the first 5 hours and then I'll be in hell for 6.5 days. So tomorrow is much more about 140 watts average, 120, 140 watts, kind of that range, whole time for the average of the whole entire lapse time. And then making sure we've got all the documentation, the rest of it all correct at the end of each day and everything correct. Part of it is that the training has been exhausting, and it's been extensive. However, I don't want to be lost. Kind of like I don't want to fail on this because of a technicality that I didn't get the right weight or I didn't get the right image of the right Garmin head unit at the right point at the end of each day. That kind of stuff. So we've got a checklist to make sure we'll go through this and make sure we've got it all right. Yeah, that's where we are. And that's it. Nervous excitement. So go live is 10 British summertime tomorrow morning, and then due to the clocks changing tomorrow night, finish will be 9 o'clock GMT on the 1st of November. And that's the intention. So it's 16 hours a day. I'm going to see what my mental state is going to be like about the end of that, how many different series of whatever I can watch goes through, or whatever DJ sets, jokes, the whole lot that'll go on in the shed, and we'll see. It's going to be broadcast, so it's going to be on Twitch and I'm sure I'll put some links across or whatever it'll be. But my social media savviness is low. There you go. So this is the night before.